Before I start talking, I'm just gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna try to say this as peacefully as possible, as calmly as possible, and as forgiving as possible. I understand there's a lot going on in the world, right? There's COVID, there's Black Lives Matter, there's so many things going on. And I respect all of those things. I truly do. But what I need you all to really wake up and see the most right now, because at this time, when this is happening, the darkness is being exposed and the light is coming and stepping forward, and we're not going to take it anymore. Child pedophilia, pornography, child abuse, molestation, sex trafficking, anything that has to do with a child, not to say that a sex trafficked adult is not just as bad, they're all bad, but the children, we have to wake up to the fact that most people are damaged in this world because of somebody who touched them inappropriately when they were little. Once your innocence is taken away at a young age, it is very hard to get that back. Do you understand me? If you ain't been through it and you don't feel me, listen, good for you. Congratulations. But let me tell you, for those that have, including myself, grew up angry, bitter, not trusting, not able to love themselves right, not able to do things normally like everyone else does, not able to have healthy relationships, turning to drugs, turning to prostitution, turning to everything that is not good for their mental, spiritual well-being. Understand me when I say so many people have a problem because of that. Watch even your family, because 80% of the children that are being abused from someone that they know, someone that they're comfortable with and they trust. You parents out there, and I'm saying this in the most loving way, stop dropping your kids off to everybody and not making sure they're not legit. Do you feel me when I say your child, a baby that you carried in your stomach for 9 months, came out? I'm not blaming any parents because it's not your fault. Sometimes we can't see what's happening right in front of us because most child abusers, they do that shit in front of everyone. Oh, I'm going to take your kid out for ice cream. If you see someone's being a little too friendly to your daughter or your son, it's for a reason. If your child starts to act depressed at the age of 4, 5, 6, you got to ask them, what's wrong? Tell mommy, did someone touch you inappropriately? Teach your children from now. If someone touches you here, the no spots, the don't touch me spots. So this way they will always know. Most children, the reason why they don't say nothing about it is not because they don't want to. Oh, they want to. They just don't understand what's going on. So that's why you have to explain to your children. This is not okay. That's not okay. Those conversations that are the hardest to have with your children, those should be the first conversations you have with them. About dating, about how men should treat you, about how a woman should talk to you, about how nobody's supposed to touch you in certain places, about how not to let people disrespect you, about how not to take bullying. Listen, being the person I am, I'm very forgiving. And I have to say, in my heart, I really, really, really have to pray for all of these pedophiles that are exchanging pornography, raping, molesting children. Do you know it's a cult? Do you know it's a whole cult? They have like websites that they big each other up. Like, what did you do today? Oh, I molested a 1-year-old. What did you do? Oh, mine was only 6 months. I win. Wake up, because it's happening. Don't close your eyes and say, I don't want to see that. It's too hard for me. It's too hard for you. Too hard for you? I wonder how it feels for that little kid that's going through it. We got to be stronger than I don't want to see that. We got to be more diligent than I don't want to hear that. So much problems can be handled and resolved if we talk to our children. We support places, groups that are actually doing something about it. And we wake up when we see videos or something of somebody doing something perverted and we ignore it. Or we see our child's in need of attention or there's something wrong with them and we ignore it. That's where the problem lies. All it takes is just to open your eyes just a little bit and realize, I understand all these problems are going on, but first, listen, the children are our future, and our future is going to be fucked up if we don't take care of them from now. If we take care of the children now first, before we take care of anything else, I'm just going to say, because everything's valid, everything's important, but before we take care of anything else, the children must be taken care of first, because they will be taking over our place. We're going to go. Our spirit, our consciousness will be here, but they will be here after us. So I'm asking you to be responsible. Talk to your children. Oh, Flo, what can I do about it? What you can do about it is support this place that down there where they catch pedophiles and they can block, stop. Okay, it might not be much, but it's a lot because it stops them from having connection with each other. And all these people, don't get it twisted. Boo, teachers, doctors, dentists, it's happening everywhere. Okay? Everywhere. That's why somebody says to you listen, first of all, no offense to anybody, but for me, my daughter doesn't go nowhere without me. She doesn't sleep over nobody's house. Period. It's not happening. If I have to go somewhere and I don't have my mother to watch her, I ain't going. I can't make it. I got my child to take care of. I'm going to tell you right now. You have to be aware of where your child is. And when they come home acting different, be aware of that. That's what you can do. Look for the signs. A child who's being touched, bothered, or anything like that. When they come home from the day of somewhere that you had to, listen, some people have no choices. They got to put their kids in daycare. I get it. But ask questions. Sit down with your child. What happened today? Did anything happen? Oh, did you have a good day? If they come home acting weird and they look like they were not happy or something, two things, either they got bullied, something happened, or something else happened. Support this thing now, this group down there, the Child Coalition, because they check on everybody. And if, let's say, a teacher or somebody like that is viewing child pornography, they immediately block them and they will never get hired at a school. It's a network that we will never understand the web, right? But what you can understand is that there's people who can find people who, listen, they log everything about us. Everything. So support this and also talk to your children. Please talk to your children. Please. Girls, boys, listen. People say, I got to talk to my daughter. Your son too. You have to talk to your son too. It's happened to many, many boys and men that I know as well. Where I've been in counseling where I've heard men say, my aunt touched me when I was little. Don't just, listen, I need you to be aware that it happens in all circumstances, all situations. Where these people, listen, we can't be like, oh, these people are sick, they should burn in hell. Listen, Pedo Island, why don't you pedophiles just go there and you could talk about anything you want, whatever you want, just go there and get out of here. Like, why are you here? You're ruining us. You're ruining the world. Listen, fuck politicians, all that, the government, all that. Nobody's ruining the world the way pedophiles are. Because that's our future they're fucking with. Do you understand that that's our future they're fucking with? Maybe you're like, I don't give a fuck about the future. I'm worried about now. I'm worried about the future. I'm not worried. I'm thinking about the future, how the future should be better. And how can we do that? Listen, I'm not saying tomorrow you got to go run a whole organization campaign. Do something about it. One little action. Sharing this video, for instance. You don't gotta share. It's not for the clout, baby. It's not. This is to wake mothers, fathers, parents, uncles, guardians, all yous up that when you're children, you need to be aware and listen to, pay attention to the signs. Talk to those kids. Find out everything that they're feeling and thinking and feeling, and let them know it's okay to talk about things that are uncomfortable. Right? So like I said, with a lot of love and a lot of forgiveness in my heart, because I practice that every day. I have to say, forgive, but do something about it. Just because you forgive doesn't mean you sit there, I forgive, let the world just be. You know, we're not going to change the world, but we can take a small step into, actually, what am I talking about? We can't change the world together, but we can take small steps to fixing it, right? To helping each other, to spreading awareness, spreading the message. I know so many people that have gone through this, including myself, and I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. I'm just trying to let you know. Here's the message. Be aware. Be woke when it comes to this, and let's focus on this. Let's lessen the problem. We are not going to fully ever get rid of a problem, but lessening it. This is a big problem. If you see it's being exposed big time, worldwide, nationwide, they will catch all you elite, all you celebrities that are included. We're going to catch you. You're going to get caught. Regardless, you want to go to Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile island and be on the log of the list because you think it's cool and you're going to go hang out with a guy who sells children? Listen, you're going to get caught. The truth always comes to the light. Just remember that. No matter how long your ass been getting away with it, you will be caught. Everyone gets caught. When you do shady shit, you get caught. That's the way it works. Karma. It comes back. If it didn't come back on you, it'll come back on your children. So I pray for you that you can really wake up to this. Okay? With love and light in my heart, but at the same time, I still got to stand up with that side of me that I ain't going to take this shit. And I'm not going to be a part of the problem by just sitting back and letting other people do this. Or just not talk about it. This video should be shared with everyone. This is the kind of shit that should go viral. Not, oh my God, look, this one is like doing the dab. Let's go viral with that. Like, really, wake up, bro. Again, with love and light in my heart. Because in order for you to like really want to make a change, you gotta have some form of gangster in you. And this part of me this is where I don't say, oh my God, I'll just sit back. No, I'm not playing with no kids. Whether it's my child or another one, I will protect and die for a child. Whether I know them or not, I will die for any child. If it was me or them, I would jump in front of them and make sure I got whatever was coming to them first. So that's why I'm going to let you know. It is today that you must talk to your children. Please talk to them. Let them know everything. Tell them to tell you everything. They have to feel comfortable with you. Okay. Love and light to every single one of you. And I pray that you guys get this message and understand this is not an anger message. This is a just simple message for awareness. Because I can't. I need to say something about it. And you should too. So I love you guys. Bye.